run my share of country roads, boulevards, and interstates. Kinda know my way around a little about a lot of things. I know what the cards say, sometimes the hard way, it looks so easy. My curiosity always gets me in a ditch. What really happens if you turn that knob or flip that switch? Something I shouldn't do, why you already knew. That's all been taught to me. I know just enough to get in trouble, and that's just enough to understand that the more I know, the more I'm sure someday it's gonna do me in. Yeah, when my time comes and I'm dead and gone, let her put it on my tombstone. He knew just enough to get in trouble, but not enough to leave it alone. They got a book somewhere on everything a woman wants, about how and when and where and why they will and why they won't. That's complicated stuff, and when it comes to love, I'm still learning. I know just enough to get in trouble, and that's just enough to understand that the more I know, the more I'm sure someday it's gonna do me in. Yeah, when my time comes and I'm dead and gone, let him write it on my tombstone. He knew just enough to get in trouble, but not enough to leave it alone.
I pulled up right behind him, just beside him, and he just got him back out so he's coming down.
I said, man, we were racing. He called that rubbing.
Yeah, that's rubbing.
Yeah.
All I know is you said, oh, it didn't flip.
I didn't know it flipped right over. I thought it just went up on its side. But, you know, it happened so fast, I didn't know that thing completely rolled over on me. And pinned me into the log laying there.
And then it hit him. Ooh! Right about like this. Ooh!
Why couldn't you have been in front? That way I don't have a
Hey, at least I pulled it off of you.
Yeah, I know.
If you were talking to somebody and they had never been on a trip, never been on an A-Club trip, and there was one thing you would tell them that might help them decide that this is something that they need to make the time and commitment to do, what do you think it might be?
You know, there's that saying that hurry is not of the devil, it is the devil. And we all get so busy in our lives with our jobs and everything else. We start thinking that a lot of the things that we do, like, you know, what our job position is who we are and makes us who we are. And a lot of guys are just running around out there with absolutely no real purpose. You know, they think, well, I've got to provide for my family, and I got to climb the ladder, and you know, I've got to have the right friends, and I've got to go to the right places, and I just think that men lose their way as they're going down the path. And this is just a real way to kind of get grounded. You know, just talking to Mike Fulton the other day, and just talking about the fact that, you know, how I identify the guys not by their jobs or what they do, but their personality types, and my experiences with them is how I identify them. So it's not, you know, Don Owens, president of such and such a company, or Cliff Foster, engineer for, you know, Lockheed, or Britt Lane, owner of who knows how many companies. It's a identification of you know, great guys to talk to, and guys who've had particular experiences in life that have helped me through certain things, and you know, those positive aspects or those unique relationships is what I encourage people to seek out and have a great time and act like boys and not have to worry about what our wives think.
check that out later.
So they won't tell us, don't do that, you'll get hurt.
Anything else you want to tell us?
No, just that I've developed so many friendships here that mean a lot to me. And I think it's important to be sentimental about those things. You know, just about, I mean, every guy in this group I love closer than you would love a brother. And they mean that much to me. And I believe that any one of these guys here is worth dying for. And I think they would feel the same way about everyone else in this group. I think that's a unique thing. I think tradition is important. I truly believe in that. God put traditions in place so that we would remember and we would think about particular things. You know, whenever there was a battle won, He had to build an altar so they remember that, you know, God helped us fight this battle and helped us win here. And a particular feast and times that you would celebrate to remember, you know, things about Him and His nature. And I think this is a great way to remember and celebrate, you know, camaraderie and brotherhood. And it's certainly a fraternity of types, I guess, and an important tradition and a great escape and a great time to learn. And we'll take all this stuff and use it in life. You know, people who've been through divorces and people who've been through job losses and just people who've been sick and ill, and everybody's got a different story. And so when those things happen to you, you have those stories and those people to lean on to help you through, because life's not easy and not simple, and it doesn't always go your way.
Sounds good.
Viva la May Club.
This trip has been wonderful. I'm glad I made it. Remember, I was going to decide not to. And then Jennifer actually talked me into it, and you talked me into it. This is great. Oh, yeah. Got a lot of energy to go back and focus on getting a good job now. Got all the WA stuff out of my system. Yep.
Have a good time doing that?
Loved it. Loved it. How dirty is my face?
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Had a great time. Great.